please.
What?
Where was it?
This is Forrest Gump, the box of chocolate.
Oh my God.
I know. There.
John will love this.
Yeah. Nice.
What do you have to say, Forrest? What's life like?
A box of chocolate. I
Okay.
don't know.
As always, remember, if you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when we have a new video.
Hello again, everyone. This is Scott from RV Rollin' with MJ. This week, Melissa and I continued up the East Coast to Creekfire RV Resort, which is about 20 minutes west of downtown Savannah, Georgia. Creekfire has over 200 full hookup RV sites, as well as tent sites and cabins. There's a lake activity area, a clubhouse, and a pool pavilion area. The lake activity area offers a canoe, kayak, and boat rentals. There is also a 1-mile nature trail around the lake. The pool pavilion has a large resort-style pool, hot tub, kids splash pool, and lazy river. The club area has tennis, pickleball courts, pedal go-kart rentals, basketball court, playground, swag cycle rentals, bocce ball, and other amenities. There is also a general store for basic groceries and supplies, as well as a lake house restaurant. Creekfire also offers a shuttle service to downtown Savannah. Stay tuned after this video, where Melissa and I give our honest review of Creekfire RV Resort in Savannah. Savannah was established in 1733 when General James Oglethorpe and 120 fellow passengers on the ship Anne landed on a bluff along the Savannah River. They named the 13th and final American colony Georgia after England's King George II, and Savannah became the first city of this new land. The city of Savannah was laid out in a series of grids, allowing for wide streets and public squares. Considered America's first planned city, Savannah had 24 original squares, with 22 still in existence today. A few decades after the founding of Savannah, it proved a strategic port city in the American Revolution and during the American Civil War. In 1778, the British took Savannah and held it until 1782. Eventually, a land-sea force of French and American troops reclaimed the city's independence. With rich soil and a favorable climate, Savannah and its surrounding land became home to cotton and rice fields, as plantations and slavery became highly profitable systems. The invention of the cotton gin on a nearby plantation meant the city rivaled Charleston as a commercial port.
Here's our RV, and there's Dizzy. It's a nice campground, nice view of the lake. Okay, we're back. What did you think of our video? Please leave a comment below.
For those new to the channel, the way we rate a particular site is we give it a rating from 10 to 1, with 10 being the best place we've ever stayed at, and 1 being the not so great place we ever stayed at. Things we look for when we are rating a site are the amenities that the site has to offer. We also look for the landscaping. Is it very well manicured? Is it taken care of? Is the garbage picked up? Are there leaves? Are there branches all over the place? Some of the other things that we look at
is the staff, how the staff is when we check in.
Yep. And probably one of the most important things we look for is the atmosphere. When I say atmosphere, what I mean is there a view? Is there an ocean view? Is there a mountain view? Is there something so unique about the place that you just say wow about? So with all that said, what are your thoughts about the place?
Well, I would say I would give it a 8 for the Creekfire RV Resort, because I would have probably given it more because we had a site that was right on the lake, which was gorgeous. It had an amazing restaurant with a view of the lake. It also had a beautiful pool. The only negative thing, and I don't know if it was because of COVID, but we had to get a certain time of the day as far as like an hour spot at the pool, and there was something that I probably would have stayed at longer, and you couldn't, and you also, there was only one day for the weekend.
Yeah, that's probably unique. I mean, now, this is a very exceptional year, so that's probably very unique to COVID. I can imagine if it wasn't COVID, it would really be amazing. Probably going to be really crowded, but you know, you're going to deal with that at a very nice resort. I agree with everything you said. I will include Savannah in that sort of review. Savannah is a great town. It's obviously an old town, as you heard me say during the video. It has a lot of historic value. It was just fun to get around. One of the neat things that the RV resort offers is a shuttle bus, which takes you from the campsite. Probably about 20 minutes. They'll take you there and they'll pick you up. So that was
yeah, that was great. The only thing about that was the hours of going back and forth. There wasn't, it was either they drop you off around 9, I'm not really sure the times anymore, but the other times were like at 12, and then it was like 6. So it was really hot that day, and to stay so many hours when it's really hot in the city, so we had to take the earlier shuttle back, where I would have loved to have stayed longer. We didn't have a whole lot of time in Savannah. If they had extra, shuttles back and forth, it would have been better. But it still was a great thing, because it was, I looked into the Uber and it was costly.
Yeah, they also have a restaurant. I don't know if you mentioned that. The restaurant, we had a nice dinner overlooking the lake. That was really nice. I'd actually have to give that a 9, because what I'm going to take out of my head is the COVID issues. I mean, that's 1 in a billion that would happen. So I'm going to give that a 9. Next week, we're going to be reviewing a resort up in Flagler Beach. And until then, we will see you down the road.